Hi guys, welcome or welcome back to my Brotato tutorial series where I take every character and bait it on Danger 5 with the best strategy I know of. Today, I'm doing the Harvesting Empire version 2. What I mean by that is playing the farmer, which has harvesting related stuff. So, plus 20 harvesting to start with, good. More harvesting at the end of the wave, good. And more harvesting when picking up a consumable while at max health. As you already know from my glutton video, getting stats when picking up consumables means two things. First of all, pruners. Second of all, insane amount of stats. Alright, time for that. So, your strategy at the beginning is to get your the consumables as soon as you can without taking damage, because harvesting actually scales with itself. So you do want to get the harvesting on top of scaling with itself. It gives you material at the end of the wave, so you'd rather get the harvesting before. Anyways, I'll take some HP here. Go for another pruner, lock the trees. Trees are consumables, lock the lumberjack chest for the trees, and reroll until I get a pruner. I have 0 material, and I don't care because I have 33 harvesting. Reason why? Pruner is a support weapon, so bonus harvesting. Yeah, this combo is starting to look insane, right? It is insane. So my focus here is to not take damage and to deal with the enemies at the same time and take the consumables before the end of the wave. But soon enough I will switch to just not taking damage to have the maximum amount of harvesting. Harvesting, why not? And some speed. Pruner, the tree and the shirt, roll again. I'll take the broken mouth. HP is good. Either way, I don't care about regeneration. I'm going to go for consumable healing once again. Why? Because pruners, so gardens, so consumables. So consumable healing is the best possible thing you can get. That's always the case if you play pruners. I took damage twice. This is bad. This is gonna cost me 3 fruits, so 3 harvesting sadly. I took damage again. That's just bad. That's just sad. I might want later on. Okay. I might later want some dodge or anything. Anyway, some harvesting, I will take it. I already have 75 harvesting, that's the whole plan. More pruners, and a pruner that I will lock. I can go, technically I can go for sickles, but I'd rather have the gardens and get the harvesting from the consumables. This is more interesting than having a weapon that does a lot of damage. Of course I want to do damage, but with enough harvesting, especially if I build it up early, I should get enough money to buy enough damage to, don't even need the sickle. Late game I will switch to sickle, wave 19-20 when I have, well, not 20, but you get what I mean. So speed is good. I'll take melee damage for the pruners. Here's the last pruner, and now I had over 100 material. This is cool. More pruners. I'll take some XP gain and lock another pruner. This is why it starts really well. I have 100 harvesting now. The farmer is absolutely cracked, and you will see why in a minute. Alright, a crate. This is good. I do want luck, by the way, just because I'm looking for trees and everything. Right, taking more harvesting, avoiding damage as much as I can. Having blue pruners really make a good difference because of the base damage, which gets real higher. Dealing with the trees. I don't really care about going back here. I avoid the enemies as much as I can. And 126 material. I do not want to take that kind of item. If it has harvesting, good, but minus armor is too bad. I'll take HP here, and I'll take harvesting. Ooh, there we go. Weird food, finally. Consumable healing, only 2. but it should get better in a minute. Another pruner, and another pruner, as well as a whistle, and I can't reroll, but who cares? So yeah, I already have a purple pruner on wave 6, which is great, because better pruner equals faster gardens, and faster gardens equals more broken harvesting and more money to buy more pruners, to have more consumables, to have more it's just a positive feedback loop over and over again. I mean, that's what a loop does. I'm a fucking game developer. I do not need to have to think about loops. Anyways, this is going well. I don't have enough damage, but that will be fixed shortly enough. Whether it is by upgrading the base damage of my pruner or getting more damage with everything. I don't have much money, do I? Yeah, I do. 256. And I'll take 2 armor. This is more important. I'll take some speed here, and yeah, 3 is good. Speed 4 range, I'll take it. Lemonade is good. I'll take some HP regeneration, but it's mostly for the loot aliens. I'll take some more HP regen, and here I just won't lock anything, because, I mean, yeah, there's nothing really worth it. There was no pruners, unfortunately, in the last that I could have locked, so I'll have to find some pruners in the next shop. But who cares, I'm dealing with the enemies quite well. I mean, I will have to like really upgrade my damage before the first boss or horde waves, whichever comes first. I think it's a boss. But whatever. For now, harvesting is all that matters. I unfortunately can't really get that loot guy. Can I get this one though? Not really. It is a bit hard to get the loot guys. I think I overestimated my ability to kill. 226 harvesting. I don't want the peaceful bee because it lowers my damage. I do want the HP though. And oh no, it's a horde wave first. Okay, that's interesting. I'll take more consumable. I'll take consumable explosion. Why not? More HP recovered. Another pruner that I can lock, and I will lock the lost duck because I do want a little bit of luck. Alright. What can I say here? It should be fine with a horde wave first. I will still treat it like it's a boss wave and try to prepare like it's okay, I'm taking a lot of damage. I don't have enough armor. I think I only have the 2 armor that I took earlier on a level up, which is definitely not enough, and I need to find a way to not take this much damage because I want my harvesting. That's the reason why I'm playing this character, because I want a lot of harvesting. The more harvesting I have, the stronger I become. This is like the part of the game where I might consider getting like 1 sickle. Not a lot of sickles, but a little bit of sickles. And the reason I'm not killing the enemies is that they don't give me that much money, so I'd rather not take the damage. I'll take the percent damage here and some melee damage. This is good. I need to combine those pruners before buying this one. And another pruner. Another pruner. Nice. Some more HP recovered from consumables. This again, as you know from my chunky video, is bad. Because it means at the end of the wave, if you're not full HP, you cannot collect the stats from the consumables. So anyways, let's do this. Wave 9 should be pretty fine. I'm dealing 28 damage with my pruners. This is definitely not enough. I mean, even if it were a boss wave on wave 12, I could technically run away and heal the damage I take with consumables. Still, I don't want to lose to not having enough wave clear, and 28 damage per pruner is definitely not enough wave clear. So I need more damage with the pruners. This is like kind of a must. And the grey one still does 15 damage. So this is also not enough at all. Alright, time to use the harvesting I have for good. Almost 300 harvesting. This is really neat. Well, now I have more than 300 harvesting. What do I need here? I'll take some attack speed and some armor. Armor is good. Okay, garden, this is great. This is going really good. Another pruner, I'll combine those two to red. Weird food is great. I have 10 consumable heals, so 13 total per consumable. This is good. And here I'll take some max HP, some... what else do I need? Some more max HP, and I'll take some damage for range here. Alright. Wave 10. Taking 7 damage per hit, this is definitely better than before with the armor I got. And there we go. Right, goal, not take too much damage, get consumables, especially early on, because it means more harvesting at the end of the wave. Well, more material and more harvesting as well. And, yep. There we go. Right, this is going quite well, except the lack of damage. This is like the one problem with this character. You often have a lack of damage early on. Usually you don't have a lack of healing, especially if you find enough lemonades and everything. But you lack the damage required to kill the enemies, which is a little problem that you will have for most of the run. Especially since you can't really like focus on melee damage. Explosion size, I will take it because it's free, and I do have something that explodes. Melee damage is good, that's what I wanted. More weird food, don't mind if I do, very good. More weird food, oh, nice. Some range and attack speed, I'll take it as well, because I still have negative range even after taking it. And there's nothing here. Damn. Anyways, there is something that you saw in the shop. That is the metal detector. Metal detector has a chance to double the value of material on the ground. It is absolutely useless for any character that has a negative material dropped penalty, because it only doubles the value of material. It doesn't double the value of harvesting or anything. So yeah, it's just dropped material and it's really bad. It's really good on characters like Loud or Jack, who have some advantage in terms of material. Jack because enemies drop like way more material and you can make it even more if you find some like aliens and everything. And Loud because you already have more enemies, so more material, so doubling the value of it makes even more sense. But yeah, on characters like the Cryptid or the Explorer or the Farmer, it's pretty useless. Gentle Alien, I don't really want to, for the same reason as the material advantage. And here, I'll take some... I have 22 speed, I'm fine for now. I'd rather roll for some melee damage. There we go. Here, okay, one more pruner. And I'll combine those two and get a sickle. I could technically go for the blood donation, but I'm... Actually, no, never mind. I can't, because it would mean I draw the consumables around me really fast, and they heal me for 1 damage instead of the 17 they're supposed to heal, and that would be useless. Don't take on this character or on the glutton, do not take anything that constantly damages you, whether it is the blood donation, the bloody hand, anything. So this is a horde wave. This is also why I took the sickle, because the sickle should deal a really insane amount of damage, even though, yeah, 150 damage. The sickle is like kind of my safe weapon, where if I'm pressured by enemies, I just sickle them out. And yep, pruners are there to have gardens, basically. But it is fun at this point in the game. I don't need that many gardens, especially with the insane amount of material healing I have. And I'd rather have like one weapon that really deals a lot of damage with the pruners, with like only 5 pruners basically. Also, yeah, for those who don't know, the sickle scales with harvesting, so any character with a harvesting bonus is really... Okay, 1000 material. 8 melee damage, nice. Who? Oh yeah, gardens are structures. Nothing here. More trees is good. HP regeneration I don't care about. And some jerky. Jerky is bad once again. Another pruner, this is good. Another pruner, this is good. And ball and chain. No, because our weapons are faster. I will take the warrior helmet. It's HP and speed. Minus speed. HP and armor, that's what I meant. I'll take the boxing glove as well. Melee damage, nice. I'll take the cute monkey, because once again, it's a way of healing, and any healing is good because it means more consumables will stay and I can use them to further increase my harvesting. So yeah, time to reap the benefits of having this much harvesting this early on in the game. And just draw in material, pretty much. That's the plan. Alright. There we go. Also, the fact that harvesting scales more is good. But oh well. I think harvesting scales up like 5% each wave naturally, and with the farmer 3% bonus, it scales with 8% naturally. Anyways, there is one item that I haven't seen that if you see it, whether it is early on or even late game, do take it, because it is just insanely good. It is the crown. Crown is an epic item, but it's definitely entirely worth it, just because of it makes your harvesting go up even faster. Instead of 8, like I think it's a bonus 8%, so it will go 16% per wave. It will basically double the harvesting you get. Tractor is still, it's not worth it at this point in the game. This is why I love this mod, because it tells us at wave 20 I'll have plus 121 damage, material, not damage, and it costs more than what it will get me. So no. What else? I could go for the bigger bank to have even more material, but I'd rather spend the material. So yes, yeah, same with the bloody hand, just a bad item to have. It will just deal damage constantly to you, and you will pick up material with less HP, and in the end that will just mean you get less harvesting, and less harvesting means less money, and yeah, who wants less money? Show of hands. No one? Yeah, as expected. Right, my pruners have reached 67 damage, and my sickle is at 200, so this is really good. I like having a lot of damage. It's fun. Right, I'm also getting more harvesting as the wave progresses. This is good. I should get 700 damage from harvesting, and I already have 300 material. 700. Why do I keep saying damage instead of material? What is wrong with me? At this point, I don't even, like, it's wave 14, I don't even really care about taking damage. What I care about is having materials, consumables, so that I can heal them off. I have negative dodge, so this is useless, and no. I'll go for some armor here. And, okay, should I take... Actually, this is a boss wave. I will take the red sickle, I will take the silver bullet, and, okay, the crown. This is like the one I'm telling you, like, you should take it if you see it, and it should appear like relatively often in farmer runs, but you need it earlier than I got it to make it work. I won't take it because once again it's like the item, and I don't take the item, but I'm telling you, do take it if you see it early. What else is there in this shop? More HP recovered by consumables. I'll just lock the scarf and go, because on wave 16 I definitely can have a scarf. Oh no, I hate the monk. I hate the monk so much. It's such a bad boss to go against. Can I just... Okay, I hate you. Please go away. Please let me heal. Okay, there we go. Consumable healing is 18. This is great. This is how I am able to be kind of stupid and survive. Please stop spawning enemies on me. I do not appreciate that, and I won't be able to kill him because he's just spawning stuff everywhere. Even with the silver bullet, I won't be able to get rid of him. He's just way too annoying. On top of that, like, anything wave 14, 15 is still bad, but like 14 is worse, but 15 is still bad, so yeah. Okay, right, I'll take some speed, and I'll take some melee damage, and the scarf. Saltwater, there is a case to be made, but I don't really need it. Kron is back in the shop, this is what I mean by you should see it at one point. I'll just take the power generator, because why not? It's like not that great, but it's like out of the way. And since I have a lot of material, I can take kind of whatever I want. I took the banner because it's still good. I don't want to be in too much negative range, and attack speed is attack speed. It's always good. Alright, dealing 111 damage with pruners and 300 damage with the sickle. I don't know if it's a red or the purple one that is. You know, the red is dealing 360 damage. This is more fun. So yeah, usually what you want to do with weapons is like have at first 6 pruners, then switch to 1 sickle, then switch to 2 sickles, and close to the end of the game you should have like 4 or 5 sickles. Maybe even not 6. Like, I'd say it depends on the number of garden items you have gotten, because if you don't have garden items, you need to keep at least 3 pruners basically, because you need consumable healing. That is your way to heal. Anyways, this is time to get rid of everything, and there we go. 1,000 material. This is why the farmer is good, is just because you get 1,000 material pretty much constantly. Here I'll go for... No, I have enough armor, I'm fine. I'll go for some melee damage and... Okay, more healing. There we go. A red sickle. I'll take the red sickle. I have enough money to like just... take a tardigrade. Why not? Another sickle. I'll switch to 3 sickles, you know what? And I'll... How many gardens do I have? I have 1 garden. I might stay on 3 sickles, 3 pruners for the rest of the run. Might be the best way to do this. That way I'll have 4 gardens left. I'll still have some material, some consumables, my bad, to pick up to get harvesting, and to heal myself if push comes to shove. Anyways, getting rid of enemies is pretty easy to do still. I got the tardigrade who activated, I got the nullified effects, and I take 12 damage per hit, which is still less than what I heal with a single consumable. So this is pretty good. This is like the kind of the goal, healing more with consumables than you take damage at once. It's kind of impossible, but at least for common enemies, it's like definitely feasible with enough items. Anyways, I only have 300 material, but don't fear, this is going to change really quick. And now I have 1.2k material. I have 1000 harvesting, this is great. 7 damage, no, not for HP. I'll take some armor, you know what, and melee damage. By the way, this character is a bad character past wave 20, because past wave 20, harvesting goes down by 20%. Which means this character becomes pretty much useless after wave 20, because the harvesting will just go down and down and down, and like all the bonuses like just get destroyed, and then you only earn 50% of the money, which is just a really bad situation to be in. Can I get the boss on this wave? I should be able to, because my sickles are dealing 600 damage, and even if there is only 3 of them, it should definitely be enough to kill the boss. Yeah, there we go. The boss is dead, and this is why you need to switch to sickles. Like late game, it's just because you want to kill the bosses. Killing the bosses is easier than surviving the bosses, because the more the wave goes on, the more enemies spawn. And if you have the choice between building your character to survive and building your character to kill the boss, I'd strongly encourage to build your character to kill the boss, because that's the easy way to play the game, and that is the best way to play a boss wave or a elite wave. So yeah, 2k material, nice, and ashes, I could technically go for the ashes because it's almost wave 20, but I won't. Melee damage is good, some HP regeneration because why not. I could go for it. Maybe if you have enough armor and you're comfortable enough going for it, you can. More consumable healing. Okay, my consumable heals me for 20 damage. This is wave 19, I'll go for the damage. I don't have crit in the first place, so I'll just take this and continue. Garden is good. If I see a red sickle, I might take it, but unsure. Because like the red pruner gardens are still faster like than the regular gardens, so yeah. Alright, what else? Some melee damage and HP, why not? I'm back to negative range, but it's not that bad. Some HP, why not? Getting to 100 HP is pretty good. I could technically, Mammoth is alright. If you see it, you can definitely take it. It's 20 melee damage and 5 HP regeneration. It's completely worth it, but honestly, don't really care. This would just be bad on wave 20, so I'll just pass on pretty much everything. I could have gotten the cauldron, to be fair, because it has to do with consumables, and I pick consumables quite often. It would increase my damage whenever I pick a consumable, which is also a good thing to have. So if you do want to go for the cauldron, if you do see the cauldron, you can absolutely go for it. It's a pretty good item, I would say. But yeah, I didn't want to lock the cauldron and make a fuss about it, especially since it's not like an item that I absolutely need. Anyways, this is going pretty good. I'm dealing with most enemies without even taking damage. The rest that deal damage to me are instantly obliterated shortly after. And yeah, I can just go around, kill enemies, pick up material if I get pick up consumables if I get hit, and deal with everything. Right, 554 damage on the sickles, 151 on the pruners. This is quite good actually, and I'm almost ready for wave 20. What do I need here? I'll take some attack speed and I'll take some percent damage. Funny enough, that would actually be a good time. No, never mind. It wouldn't be a good time because I have the sickle. I'll take some trees. Scour is useless. You know what? At this point in the game, especially since I don't want to switch over from the pruners to the sickle, because I want to keep the gardens, I will take the knot because it's damage and everything. I don't have crits, so no. And what else? Sunken Bell would be alright, although I'm not entirely sure if it would be useful or anything. Kraken's Eye would just be useless, just because I don't have Curse, and I don't want Curse. So yeah, what else? I will take the White Flag, because if you only go for wave 20, White Flag, having the White Flag on the last shop or the shop before the last one is actually a good move, just because of the simple fact that you having less enemies on the last wave is absolutely a good move. If you don't want to go into endless, White Flag on like wave shop 18 or shop 19 is absolutely insanely good. And there goes the boss. So yeah, he is the Harvesting Empire, the second version of it, where I go for pruners at first, and then slowly but surely switch over to sickles to kill the boss in the last wave. What else can I say? Go for a lot of melee damage, because the pruners need melee damage to be strong. Do get percent damage, because it will translate to both weapons. And yeah, don't neglect armor, don't neglect speed, don't neglect attack speed. As for harvesting, only take a few upgrades in the beginning, and then just let the normal, like the natural harvesting go its course. Anyways, I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, leave a like. This will help me know that this content was helpful. If you want to see more, check out my Brotato series playlist and consider subscribing to the channel. And I hope this video was fun to watch. To be fair, you know what? I'll see you guys in the next one.